Searching the library collections is a lot like playing the harmonica. Anyone can do it, but to get really good, it takes practice. In this video, we'll explore some of the ways you can finesse your search results into something really relevant and useful. In order to do this right, we need to take a minute to think about what we're looking for and map out how we're going to search. Grab a sheet of paper and a pen and write out your main concepts. If you have a research question in mind, reduce that question down to the most essential terms. This could be anywhere between 1 and 6 terms. Any more than this, and you may need to refocus your topic to be more specific. Next, try to think of other ways people might refer to your topic. These can be synonyms or even just topics that are somewhat related. Write down anything that seems relevant. Don't worry whether they're really terms you want to search. You'll have a chance to narrow this list later. Like a sculptor, you want a big block of raw materials to work with, so go wild with the related terms. Sometimes the terms that seem ridiculous at first lead to interesting and useful sources, so don't be too picky. If a word in your list has different forms, you can include each one, or use the asterisk to search for various endings. In this example, procrastinated could have been procrastination, procrastinator, procrastinate, etc. Using the asterisk on the shortest common version will search for all of them at once. It's a pretty handy trick. Also, if a term is a phrase, place the entire phrase in quotation marks. This will search the words together in that specific order. From this list, highlight the terms that seem most directly relevant to your initial concepts. Sometimes there's only one good term, sometimes there are a bunch. Each topic will be different, but both of these scenarios are perfectly fine. Now, cluster all the related terms for each concept between parentheses. These clusters are called nests, and basically they distinguish one major concept from another. Separate the terms within each nest with the search command OR in capital letters. This will let the system know that you consider all of these terms to be about the same thing, so you want to see anything related to any one of them. The OR command is possibly the most useful search trick for new researchers. As an example, notice how using OR in this search broadens the scope of my results and includes more potentially useful sources. If you stick too firmly to one search term, you may miss some very relevant sources in your search. This approach gives you the flexibility to find all sorts of useful things. At this point, you're finally ready to type your search into the search bar on the library's homepage, or any databases that you've decided to use. If you don't get satisfying results at first, try some of the other terms in your list to see if you have any more success. And finally, remember the librarians are available to assist you if you have any trouble locating good sources. Another approach worth trying is limiting your searches to specific elements of the item descriptions. For instance, using the prefix SU: will only search for the words within the subject headings, instead of the entire record. This can be a very effective way of narrowing the scope of your search. I'll provide more information about this approach in the description below. If you have any questions or require assistance from the librarians, please don't hesitate to contact us. We're always happy to help.